Good to see you. Happy Friday the 13th. All right, so let's see what we got here. I have Friday the 13th. Whoa, that's a big day. This is just, I mean, it's nice that it's going to happen during the Halloween month, right? Friday the 13th. Happy Friday the 13th. Anybody suspicious? Anybody think that it's bad luck? Happy Friday the 13th. Anybody think it's suspicious? Happy Friday the 13th. Now, it is kind of superstitious because a lot of hotels don't have a 13th floor. Hello, Oz. No 13th floor. You go right to 268 days until my birthday. Hey, Janaya. Good for you. Birthday. All right. Sure. So let me look. I'll do it while we do this quiz. Okay. All right, let's get started on this quiz. Good morning, Bradley. Afternoon, Bradley. Haley, how are you? Joseph, Kalia, Caitlin, Madison, Tanisha, and Zaria. Did I get that? Zaria. How are you, Zaria? Okay, so we're going to do this quiz as a team. It's a quizzes team on how to do protons, neutrons, and electrons. So let me just kind of show you ahead of time. Remember, when you do protons, neutrons, and electrons, see if I can draw on this. So if I give you the element, let's say lithium, Li, and it has 3 protons. So this is protons and electrons. Okay. This number 7 down here this is the atomic number. This 7 here is atomic mass, and it's the protons plus the neutrons. So if we want to know how many neutrons this is, we have to take the 3 from the 7 and get 4. Okay, so these are the protons and neutrons on that. And then if it's like in this sodium down here, it says how many protons and neutrons. You're going to use the 11. And if it asks you the neutrons, then you got to change this to 23 minus 11, which gives you 12. You have to round it. Okay, so let's try that in teams, see how that works for you guys. Right? Let me turn my screen off so I don't keep turning sideways. Start a live quiz, classic. And we're going to go team mode. Continue. And I'll give you that link. Here we go. Share via link. Hey, Christian, how are you? Let me clear out the chat here so we can see that this is the link. All right. And go ahead and get started on there. Put your first name and last initial, if you will. First name, last initial, if you will, please. There we go. One person, two people. One person, two people. There we got two teams, Morning Owls and Royal Rats. What number should I put in there? Anybody? Did somebody see it? There you go. Thanks, Madison. Yeah, so put 118 in there. 118. Okay. Okay, so 118. So yours might be in different order. So, okay, so who created the periodic table? Here's that famous guy. Who is it? Let's take a look. There he is right there. Who is it? Anybody? All right, you got it. Another one, Madison. Cleo is short behind you, so we're going to click on Dimitri. All right, number 3. Oh, this is a tough question. When the creator of the periodic table placed elements in order from atomic mass, what patterns appeared? Okay, patterns appeared. So here it is. Patterns appeared. All right, so it says he discovered that the elements were similar in the vertical columns, and he discovered that there were patterns. Okay, so let's see what he says here. He discovered that the physical and chemical properties were similar. And what's the next one? Anybody know? So if that's A, B, C, D, B, C, or D, I gave you the first one. Where's B, C, or D on this one? B, C, or D? Oh, I was on 118. Okay, so this is then Dimitri. C. C. Properties repeated between. Yes, you got it, Madison. Yes. See, here it says different. Okay, so not different, not different. So they were the similar between those two. Okay. Anybody need me to go back? Everybody got number one? Everybody got number one? All right. Number two and number three. Physical and chemical properties were similar. Double check your questions because they might have shuffled. All right. Right. In 1913, British scientist Henry Moseley reorganized his table by what? What did he reorganize it by? You can see that he said he reorganized it by this thing here and this thing there. So those two things. Okay. So let's take a look. What is that? Is that A, atomic mass, protons and neutrons, B, protons, atomic number, neutrons, C, atomic mass, protons, or D, atomic number, protons? Oh gosh, Madison, you're so quick. Yes, atomic number, protons. Let's not double check. Atomic, no, oops, I got ahead. Yeah, it's atomic number, protons. Okay, there we go. And then let's see, 5. Okay, so this one, I'll let you take a look at this one here. So here is the answers to that one. So if you take a look at that, the atomic number is the top number, the smallest number. Atomic mass is the number on the bottom, the bigger number. Chemical symbol is the element, the capital letter H, and the small letter or E, and the element name is underneath. So you got atomic number, atomic mass, chemical symbol, and element name. All right, so you can see that. Keep forgetting to say lowercase. I can't think of lowercase all the time. So smaller letter I can come up with, but I can't come up with lowercase. All right. Tell me if you're done with that one so I can move on. All right. Sure enough, Kalia. Okay. Enough time. All right. Thanks, Kamaya. All right. And that was element name was C. This is where I get mixed up. Element name. Atomic mass is D. B is a symbol. And protons and electrons is B. Well, I had B. This is A. That's what I got messed up. A. Okay. So number 6. Mendeleev left gaps in the periodic table where patterns did not fit. He did this because. All right. So it's again. Let's say he did this. He left gaps. Let's take a look here. Let's zoom in. He left gaps that didn't fit. Because he discovered that the elements were the same and vertical columns had similar properties. And he also noticed that there were clear patterns. Clear patterns. All right, so he's got to pick two. Which two are we going to pick? Elements in the same rows were similar. He discovered the missing elements himself. Elements in the same vertical columns were similar, or missing elements would be found. So we got A, B, C, or D. Which do you think? Yeah, it's one of them. Missing elements would be found. He did not find them himself. Okay, so you got A or C. All right, Haley, thank you. C is correct. It is correct here. C, elements in the same vertical columns. Okay, how'd you guys do? Tell me how you did. Did you get them all right? Uh-oh. Okay, so most likely you did what I did. It's like what I do is I sometimes mess these up right here. I sometimes screw this up because this was 4 points, and if I put an A there instead. Okay. Hey, Mariana. Yep. I have to double check. No, it was question 6. 6. It was elements in the same vertical column, properties, and missing elements would be found. Um, the other one says row. It was vertical and versus row. Okay, so let's move on to assignment 2. All right, so let's go back to courses. Okay, modules. And assignment 2. All right, assignment 2. There's assignment 1. There we go. Assignment 2. All right, here's the link. Let me clear out the chat, ladies and gentlemen, so that we got a clear link here. All right, there you go. That's assignment 2. And let me clear out, close this, and then let's go to W8 assignment 2 graphic organizer. All right, tell me when you're in, okay? Hey, Phoebe, good to see you. Hey, did you get that last one? Did you get W8 assignment 1? Oh, good. Great. I'm glad. I'm glad you got it. Okay. All right. So everybody seems to be in. Let's preview this one. All right. Question 1. Okay. So you can see this one is exactly like this one. So here, I'll let you take a look at that. I'll zoom in. All right. So got protons, nucleus, neutrons, electron, and electron clouds. So that's the first question. All right, I'll give you guys another minute. So it's 2:21. I'll go to 2:22, and then I'll move on. If you need more time, let me know. All right, it's 2:22, so let me give you another 30 seconds. How about that? Give you 30 more seconds. All right, let's move on. Okay, so question number 1. Okay, so now this one, it says, first of all, what I want you to do is you round this to 59. Okay, all right, and I'll show you the notes here. All right, so remember, so the 3 on the top tells us how many protons and how many electrons. The 3 on the top tells us the protons and the electrons. The number of neutrons is 7. I'm writing in red, so that's not going to show. So it's 7 minus the protons, and that's how we got 4. Same way with sodium, Na, 11, so that's the protons and the electrons. We take the 11 from the 23 and we get 12. Okay, and then zinc has 30 protons, 30 electrons from the top number. And then we take 65 minus 30 and gets us 35. Right? So you should be able to, figure out, make this bigger again. You choose what is the number of protons. You choose the number there, the number of neutrons. Remember, you got to subtract. Choose the number there. And number of the electrons is the same number as the protons. And that's also the same for number 3. I would, like I said, round this to 40 and go from there. Again, I'll show you that thing, how we did that. Okay. All right, so how can you tell the atomic number, protons and electrons, from atomic mass, protons plus neutrons? Okay. Hey, Phoebe. I lost you. Okay. Okay, so let me just show you, let me give you an example here. Okay, so I'll draw it over here. So lithium has a number 3 on the top and a 6.9 here, right? Okay, I'm going to change that to 7. This number on the top is my protons, and I'd put 3 there. And my neutrons will be 7 minus 3, which is 4. And then my electrons are going to be the same number as my protons. So this number is the same as that one. Okay, so I would put 3, 4, and 3, but you're going to use different numbers. You're going to make this 59. Okay, but you can see the 59 is down here, and then the 27's up here. Does that help? So we got to take this number from this number. Oh, you're welcome. All right, so how can we tell the atomic number from the atomic mass? So protons and electrons, and atomic mass is protons plus neutrons. So here is the answer right here. The atomic number is always smaller and whole number. Okay, atomic number is always small number and whole number. So the atomic number is always smaller and always a whole number, never a decimal. So that is this one. Okay, number 5. What's the chemical symbol for 12 protons? Remember, the protons, this periodic table is set up in protons. If I said, what is the chemical symbol for 3 protons? Then see, hydrogen's 1, helium's 2. I'm looking at these top numbers here. So this is the number. So if it was 3, then I'd write Li. So I just count over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 is neon. So you keep going until you get to 12. When you go on, when you see the number on top of the note there, you write the elemental symbol like Ne. That's number 5. And the last one, remember, atomic mass, protons, neutrons, 9, 10, and 9, right? It says right here, atomic mass is protons plus the neutrons. Protons plus the neutrons. Okay? So how did you guys do? Submit that answers to me and let me know. Right? We are done with these 2 assignments. Quiz you can take. Okay, guys. Thank you for coming in. All right. So if you guys can go if you'd like. All right. Thanks, Janaya. Appreciate you telling me. I think I got the score anyway. All right. So if you want to go, you can go. Yeah, Halloween movies, your mom loves them. You know, I've got people, there are people that just love Halloween over Christmas, and that is it's kind of a cool thing. All right, you guys have a nice weekend. Rest up, right? Rest up. Get some sleep. Get some Z's. All right, horror fan. Oh man, I tell you, I can't. Can't, if it looks like it's going down that road, I turn it off. I'll walk out. Oh no! Look that even looks scary. The caption, it looks terrible. All right, see you guys.